Good morning, guys, YouTubers. How's everything? It's me, Ada, coming back at you. Just got home from work, so I'm tired, not that tired. I just want to let you know where I'm at. And today's July 4th, since I don't know why the dates are not coming up there. And as you know, that I'm back on the Klonopins and stuff like that. Just let me quickly go. I went to Connecticut. I felt fine. But I was tapering from the Kratom because it was 3 grams for the last 5 weeks. And then sometime 4 times a day, 2 times a day, once a day, depending on how bad the withdrawals from the Benzo was, which, by the way, it helps the pain, but the Benzo, it takes too long to withdraw from. So I stopped that and decided to do the tapering little by little, even though I still hear that it still withdrawals goes along with it, but not as bad as going cold turkey like I was. Now, felt fine yesterday. Thursday. Friday, I woke up. I felt fine. I didn't need any kratom or anything. Then I took some. And Lord and behold, it just didn't make me feel so great. I don't know if it was the depression and what was going on or whatever. But I did take on Thursday a teaspoon in the morning and a teaspoon at night, which worked fine. But the problem with that is I got to keep doing it every 4 hours. And I don't want to keep doing that shit. So for me, tapering is just having it linger, and the withdrawals are lingering. When I first did the kratom, I just jumped off, period. I didn't taper anything. And I think right now that's what I'm going to go ahead and do, because I'm not going to taper this shit. This shit is bullshit. Maybe it works for others. But for me, 5 weeks wasn't a long-term thing. It's not really bad in physical. What I feel is depression and real low fucking energy and a little bit no motivation. If I did it the first time, I could do it again. So what I think what was wrong was Friday, I woke up and I did from 1 gram, from 3 grams to 1 gram for a while. I went, and then I took this little spoon here and I said, I'll start doing a half a teaspoon. It worked for 2 hours. Then I still felt like shit. Felt like shit all day because I refused to take another gram or another 2 grams. So what I noticed is that since I didn't put enough kratom in my system, that it had to be the withdrawals I was going through. They're not physical. Okay, I don't have the restless leg syndrome and anything because I've been taking magnesium for such a long time, and guys, that shit does fucking work. But I decided, I thought I went all night. This morning I usually get up on my job and do half a teaspoon, whatever, just to get me going through the last. I didn't do it. I said, fuck it. I'm not doing it. It's 11:34. I haven't done nothing yet, and I don't feel that bad. But probably after I take a nap, that's probably when it's gonna hit me. But I have this calm support that I took one time, and it really did help. It helped me sleep. Not only that, but it also calmed me down. Like, I wasn't irritable, I wasn't stressed or anything. They're fucking expensive though. But when I did take them for 3 days, I felt okay. As far as the withdrawals concerned, I didn't really feel them. Because they weren't really physical as far as the kratom is concerned. That's what I really took it for the kratom. I didn't really feel it like that, because what I'm aiming at is not so much the physical part, because it's really not that bad. What's bad is the depression I got from it, the tiredness, the fucking no motivation kind of shit, and then the mind. And I was like, what the fuck? Here we go again on a fucking roller coaster. Thought about it all night, and I said, you know what? Tomorrow will be my first thing. 11:35. Didn't have none this morning. Not going to have none all day. But what I did was I took my calm support, which is 1 in the morning, 1 at night. I took my, what else did I take? My magnesium, which I always take, and my antidepressants. and I took my Klonopin, which on another note, which after I think I waited too long in between taking them because I keep getting up at 5 in the morning, not sick, but just so I take it. So it might be too early. So I'm gonna start taking it at 7. And then tonight, if I start feeling a little iffy, then I'll take the next milligram. Because remember, I was taking 6 milligrams, and from 6 I went to 4. That was a drastic thing. But I did that through the cold turkey, which helped a lot. But sometimes I feel good now. I took my pill. I feel fantastic. No Kratom. I feel fantastic, at least for today. But probably when I go to sleep and wake up, I'll probably feel like shit. So, but when I took the calm support for a couple of days one time, that restlessness that I had and all that kind of like went away. I felt really more calm, not irritable. But yesterday, even though I took the teaspoon yesterday, it wasn't enough. So I was feeling not physically bad at all, but mentally fucked up, very anxious. I haven't felt like that in a while. Like, I wasn't that anxious when I first quit the Kratom, but I did a lot of reds because the Benzo's really hard. So I did a lot of reds, and just half a teaspoon was not helping me. It helped me for maybe 45 minutes, and then I had to hit it again and again. So in order to stop that, I needed to probably take a whole fucking teaspoon, and I don't want to go there. I don't want to keep tapering this shit. Tapering for me is just taking longer, and the whole idea is from tapering is to withdraw, lightly. But as far as Kratom concerned, I for the duration that I was taking it, I feel I can just put it fucking down and just have to deal with what I have to deal with. And I'll take the calm support, whatever it is, vitamins. I went and bought me nothing but electrolyte waters to help get all that shit out of me. Because, Kratom dehydrates you. So I'm going to see. Tomorrow is going to be the big test. Also, probably when I wake up, how I'm going to feel. Like, if I don't really feel bad, but I'm going to feel something, most of it, what I'm going through is the mental aspect. Because physical, I'm not. But when I say physical, yes, because I have a very low, like, I don't want to do anything. And, I don't want to lay in bed all fucking day, but I'm not happy. Starts messing with my mental thing. So right now, it's a mental battle and a tired. That's what I'm feeling. So if I can at least go 5 days, because it only took 7 days the last time. And it really wasn't that physical. It was more of a mental fucking crap that I was going through. Thank God, because I'm not a big user of it. I use it for what the purpose was for. But with anything, there's a chippy that goes along with it. It's not a big chippy, but I noticed yesterday I'm not going to continue this tapering shit. And then when I did the half a teaspoon, my body said no. But it was still useless. So I'm just going to go ahead, guys. I'm a post every day and tell you how I'm feeling. But I think within 7 to 10 days, I think I'm going to be all right. I'm taking the calm support because what I went through yesterday, I did not like. I was very edgy, almost to the point where I didn't want to go to work. Very irritable, very anxious. It wasn't anxiety, just anxious. And I was all over this house looking for some kind of fucking remedy, like to fucking stop the way I was fucking feeling. It went past my antidepressants. Like, so I know it's not the depression coming from the antidepressants because I take them every day. It's the fucking Kratom. I gotta stop the fucking Kratom. So, guys, I'm going cold turkey. Today's my first day. And what I know I will be going through is a little tiredness, irritability, This does help me sleep, and on top of this, I'm gonna take my sleeping pill and my magnesium, one in the morning, one at night, and it helps. It's relaxation and stress release, irritability, anxiety, and it has what I like is that it has valerian in it. I'll put these on because I'm blinded by the light. It has valerian in it, which people say is good for detoxing, for like, withdrawals. Valerian, and it has this shit here that I bought a while back. It has this in it, but it has 80 milligrams of it, and it has valerian. Where is it? Yeah, valerian root, which is 80 milligrams, and the L-thiamine, and that has 80 milligrams. And this one here, I'm getting both of everything in one bottle. It's 30 milligrams. I guess that's why it was so expensive. So when I first took it, I really did feel okay. I wasn't restless. I wasn't irritable. I wasn't nothing. So I'm going to go ahead and go with that one because, and then I got the 5-HP. Problem with this and the problem with the other one is you can't be on antidepressants. I still take it, but it really doesn't bother me. I don't know why. It just makes me sleepy. And this one produces serotonin. I've heard this was a big one in the world of Kratom. But it stresses there you must be off antidepressants or talk to your doctor about it, because this creates and supports positive mood and helps with your serotonin level. I think I'm going to leave this when I start tapering off the benzos. And the other one to this one. But I could also buy this one, but I'm gonna buy them separate because $59 is it's a bit much. So since I got the bottle, I'm gonna use it, and let's see what it does for me within the next 7 to 10 days. Because after 3 days, it's supposed to be like 3 days of real uncomfortness. But like I said, it's not a physical thing; it's a mental thing. What I'm going through. I'm able to sleep once I take the half a pill. I'm fine. Once I take my Klonopin, I'm gonna take it at 7, and another pill, my sleeping pill. I'm gonna go to sleep. Now, tomorrow when I wake up, that's a different story. If my body don't ask for the kratom, I'll be all right. So let's see what happens. I just wanted to keep you updated on that because I've given it a lot of thought, and I know what's gonna happen. And what I noticed yesterday was a lot of mental irritability, fucking uncomfortable, stress, jumpy, jittery. I'm telling you, I felt like a drug addict all over this house looking for something to comfort me. I can't do the Suboxone. I can't be on both things because if he finds out I did the Suboxone, he's going to be either or. Sometimes I feel like just going on the Suboxone because I don't feel like tapering from this Klonopin. I'm going to try it, and I'm going to be honest with you. If by the end of my tapering, I still going through, like, I ain't going to say it can't be really bad, but there's some withdrawals with it, I will go on the Suboxone for a year or so. I probably would. But like I said, I'm not going to taper probably till October and see where that takes me. So I just wanted to update you, and I hope everybody feels fine. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take a nap, see where that takes me. I don't know. Hopefully I sleep a bit. I'm waiting to be called to work, but in the meantime, I really need to get to sleep because I don't know what time they're going to be calling me. So at least, I work nights, so I haven't been to sleep yet. But I just wanted to let you know how things are going and what I'm doing. Like, I'm trying very hard. I went this morning to the store and got nothing but electrolytes and alkaline water. And I'm going to drink me this whole fucking bottle before I go to sleep. I bought them this big. Electrolytes, minerals, pH balance 9. And, yeah, it has alkaline and electrolytes. Which I had one yesterday and it kind of felt pretty good. So being that it brings you a little down and tired, maybe sometimes we need, since the kratom needs water, why not put a little bit of electrolyte in it too, to just for that water to be a little bit more stronger. Because just regular water is not going to do it. It stops the dehydration. This has electro water. It'll stop the dehydration, plus you get a little bit more from that. It's a little bit more pennies, but I don't care. I'll spend what I have to spend for comfort. So be it. That's where I'm at today. And I hope everybody feels fine. I want everybody to have a wonderful, wonderful morning. It's going to be afternoon anyway. So I am just going to go ahead and lay down for a couple of hours. See whether that takes me, because this usually makes me a little sleepy. And I took my Klonopin. That makes me sleepy too if I lay down. But if I'm running around, it doesn't. But at night when I take it, I'm laying down, it does put me to sleep. So I'm taking this, taking my Klonopin, and the rest of my magnesium, which I don't forget, which I reordered too, because not for nothing, that is something that you need to keep around when you're fucking kicking anything, because that does help that restless leg shit. Because I went through that when I first kicked opiates. I thought I was going to be out of my mind till somebody would mention magnesium. And I've been doing it ever since January, so it's really already implemented in my body. So I guess that's why I'm not going through the leg syndrome shit, which is fucking great. You know, who wants to be tossing and turning like a fucking roller coaster all fucking night? You can't sleep, you can't do nothing. You know, so day one. But it's only 12 o'clock. But by now I would have had a gram of kratom or a teaspoon of it. And right now I have no desire for it. Maybe it's the Klonopin that's stopped it. But I also take my Agmatine just in case if anything starts kicking up, because that helps me too. I just wanted to enlighten you, let you know where I'm at, what I'm doing. Like I said, it's August, or what is it, August 4th. And I go for my appointment on August 9th. You know, and let's see. I'm still going to start the titration in October, which should be pretty, you know, I got everything set. I bought everything I needed. The cup that has the 300 milliliter of water. I bought my mason jars to measure half and half. I bought my syringes. I'm ready to go. I got my 5 HP and that, which let's see what happens. And I'm going to take it very fucking slowly because time is on my side. And like I said, once I finish that, I know there's things that I'll probably be going through, but that's where all that other stuff comes in. You know, that's why I want to do the, while I'm tapering, I'm going to stop 2 weeks before I start tapering. I'm going to stop my, well, you really need to at least be a month off. I recommend a month off before you start the 5 HP. I'm not a doctor, but, you know, if you're on antidepressants, you can't take it. So I'm not really going to mess around with that. I'm taking it with this, but it doesn't say anything about antidepressants or anything. But it does say about the 5 HP and this L-triphantabhan, whatever. That's another thing. But it's almost the same as 5 HP, but it really deals with your serotonin and stuff, which I need to be on it at least 30 days before I start tapering. So probably I'm starting in October. So September is when I'm going to stop taking my antidepressants and stay with the calm support. Hopefully I won't get into a big, deep depression. And then I'm going to start that and then start tapering. I make it sound easy, but I know it's not going to be easy. It's going to be a journey, but better late than never. I don't want to wait too long, you know, but as long as it takes, then it takes as long as it takes. But I just want to say good morning. I hope everybody's doing fine. For those who didn't wake up feeling so great, I ain't going to say it gets better because it gets worse before it gets better. Just try your best and take it slowly. I mean, that's all we can do. So on that note, I bid you a happy afternoon. And I'll probably see you tonight because I want to let you know how I feel after I take a nap. If I wake up feeling that I need that freaking Kratom. And then I also got to let you know if the calm support also still helped me with the irritability and stuff. Peace. Wish me luck, guys. See you later.